got from watching Django and all those slave owners being killed. Oh my gosh. Now I know how Dave Chappelle felt when he like made those sketches.
Oh my God.
Yo, seeing a slave owner get shot is the greatest thing ever.
Oh my God. You're wild.
I feel so empowered. I said, he's like, Django is sharpshooter. I like this movie, and I watched that movie at least 6 times, but every time I watch it, it's like the very first time. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's like reliving wedding memories when you're looking at pictures.
Oh my God, yo, you have got to chill. This is how I be like, just listen to the daggone podcast. I be here cracking up. I be like, what's so funny? I'm like, don't even pay me no mind. Like,
yeah.
Oh my God.
I appreciate the support.
This is what the world needs during this time, bro. Like,
no, big facts. Like I get a huge satisfaction when people tell me how much they enjoy the podcast and that, either I help them out like with, something emotionally or whatever. Like I love that. So I mean, yeah, I like every time you tell me you laugh at something, I laugh because I'm like, ha. But you know what's crazy though? Half of the time, I'm genuinely not even trying to be funny. Actually,
it's
most
just
of the
who
time.
you are.
Yes, most of the time. But I already started recording that, so I might as well get on with the intro. How the hell do I fix this thing? I'll fix it later. Anyway, yo, what's good, everybody, and welcome back to the Simple Logic Podcast, where I, your host, WattsTV, talks about topics logically, but also in a comedic fashion. Today, I have another special guest. Guest, please introduce yourself.
Hey guys, I'm Kiana. I go by Nerdy with Key Art on Instagram. I'm an artist, poet, author, YouTuber sometimes, pretty much everything. No, seriously, I'm not consistent. I need to get on schedule with that. But yeah, I'm pretty much everything creative. But yeah, that's me.
YouTube consistency is the hardest thing ever. It really is. I'd be the first to admit that. So no harm, no foul. But yes, yo, Kiana is one of the most talented people that I have on my Instagram. And she's a nerd like me. For real.
I forgot to mention that.
Yes. And bro, look at your shirt. Of course. It's okay. I embrace my dirtiness. I'm embracing some more on my channel. But I met we actually met at we both went to Virginia Commonwealth University. We didn't talk that much, and I know why. I know why, because fucking hated school. I hated college so much. And I had friends, like I really did, but it was like outside of classes. Like I didn't want to necessarily I didn't want to like make friends in class. Like, man, I just want to get in here and get the fuck out. I'm tired.
Yeah, that was the mindset. Get in, do your business, and go out. And
exactly. So
make no friends.
So exactly. So I didn't really in class I was just like, man, whatever, fuck this shit. And man, those classes were for the birds. Let me tell you something. I would be in there just miserable. There was only one guy that I liked. Oh fuck, we both had him together. I forgot his name.
Wait. Was it Dovey?
Dovey.
Crazy Dovey.
Yeah. Dovey gave no fucks. He would just glaze over your paper and be like, it's okay.
Okay, A+.
Yes. He was like one of the few A's I got in Virginia Commonwealth.
Oh my gosh, did you have what's that lady name? Was it Reba?
Yeah, I had Reba.
She was like Reba.
Yeah. Reba wasn't she wasn't horrible, but
I don't know.
Not one of my
she
favorites.
just wasn't the best.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you there. Like I remember I had her class at 9 a.m. and I constantly had to commute. Man, I could have got an A in her fucking class, but she, like, when I would be like late a certain amount of time, because it'd always be traffic, even if I would leave early, she'd be like, nope, you're late. So she couldn't give me like extra credit. So, man, screw you. Oh my God. But nah,
that's trash, bro. I feel like the people that commuted from like home to VCU, they never got any love, especially like when it, it snow, whenever VCU would close or like have a delay. they would still hold people accountable for being late. I'm like, what you want these people to do? Slip and slide on the roads? Like, and you know they never salt the streets down. You be following on the way to class. Like,
bro, that's exactly look, that's exactly why. Like the classes that I had, like teachers that were dicks, I always went just in case something like that happened. They would still expect me to go. I'm like, bro, I'm not going anywhere. Fuck off. Shit.
All that money they made us pay, and it's like y'all can't even give us a day off when it's snowing. Like, I don't understand. Like, it's so ridiculous.
Bro, I feel bad for the kids who have to endure all this corona BS. Are they going back?
I have no clue. My only source that was at VCU, they graduated, so I have no clue if they're going back or not. They probably gonna make them go back.
That is so stupid. If Harvard,
and they're not gonna give them no type of discount at all. You know how VC work.
Oh no, they want their money. They want their money. They still hitting me up for money now.
They're gonna charge them full tuition.
We talked about this. Gosh, I get
they see those letters in the mail. Be like, hi, my name is such and such, and I go to VCU. Can you donate some money? I'm like, no, donate some money.
Yes.
Pay my student loans. What are you talking about?
Exactly. Donate these nuts. No, I'm not giving you any more money. I don't understand.
Oh my God.
I hate it so much. And then every year I get those calls from one of those students asking me what I've been up to, what I've been doing. Mind your business. I don't worry about what I'm doing. I'm not using my degree. I can tell you that.
I signed up to do one of those. I think it was that work study job for that exact position, but I didn't get it. And I'm so glad I didn't. They was like, yeah, on the interview, they were like, oh, well, just to let you know, you're going to get rejected a lot. So you have to be able to take it. And I was just like, well, what is the job? Oh, you have to call people and ask them for money. Most people don't got money. They trying to pay their student loans. Why are we calling them late?
Well,
so
exactly.
Stupid.
That's so stupid. And you know what? I want to find the people who actually are paying, and I want to fight them, because it's because of those few people that they have this stupid ass job keep going on. That needs to stop. Oh my God.
I think there's a fund. If I'm not mistaken, there's a fund somewhere in VCU, and they had like over $8 million. They would like advertise it over Temple. And there's like this big old sign. Yeah, $8 million. Like that's how much money was in the fund. Yes. And counting. So what? I'm like, don't ask me for the money. You need to go look in that fund and go get the money. I don't want no money for you. I gave you everything I got, plus more.
Bro, don't ask me for shit. Oh my gosh.
Seriously.
But anyway, look,
it's ridiculous.
I was gonna entitle this episode. This episode might have a couple titles. I'm not even gonna hold you, just because this is gonna be a relatively easy conversation. I was thinking about just talking about, like, life after college. So if you don't mind, tell us your experiences with life after college.
Oh, yeah, it's been a struggle. I'm not gonna lie. We had that conversation yesterday on Instagram. I was really depressed. Trying to find a job in COVID is just so hard. And I was in a program before, so I was like a year program at this like church and stuff, and it kind of ended. So now I'm like, okay, what do I do with my time? I gotta get a job, gotta pay rent, gotta do all these things, and it's been hard. I feel like I'm back when I graduated from VCU, sitting at home doing nothing and just being depressed. Like, it's hard to find a job, and you have all this experience from school, and nobody's trying to give you a shot. It's annoying. But I've just had, I think I worked at a radio station. I worked at not WPGC, but it's in the same vicinity as that.
Yeah.
The radio station. I forgot what it was called. Oh, 94.7 Fresh FM.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I never heard of that radio station. I just applied for the job and I got it somehow. Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
But that was like my way of trying to get into the radio industry, trying to, get on air. And they all said, like, you got to start off as an assistant. So that's what I did.
Hand out flyers, all that other bullshit. Be part of the
like set up
team.
Events.
Yeah.
They don't pay those people enough. They really don't.
No.
But I was, I don't know. Should I go into this girl or not? Because I don't like her.
Go ahead. Look, you do not have to say names. I always tell all my guests here, we protect the innocent if they are innocent. If you don't want to, then hey, I'm not gonna judge. But if you don't have to say names.
Okay. So there was this girl like I really looked up to. She was on radio. I don't think she's from here, but she was on 95, occasionally 93. she got her start doing like internships and stuff. So, you know, I ran into her when I worked at this radio station, and I was like super excited to work with her. You know, we were like kind of getting into the thing of like me like shadowing her during her shifts at night. And then I remember I had to do this event. It was a Taylor Swift concert, and it was at FedEx Field. And when you work in radio, like stations and promotion and stuff, like when you go to certain events, they don't let you leave and get water or nothing. So it was like 99 degrees outside. It was hot as hell outside. We couldn't leave to get water. We had to stay there. We couldn't do anything. And, you know, nobody really knows this radio station. Everybody going to Hot 99.5, you know.
Right.
What is it, the 90-some jams? I don't know. But, you know, we're just sitting out there, and I'm like, yo, we should just leave. Like, ain't nobody coming over here. Nobody's getting no prizes. And the girl with me at the time was like, all right. So we leave. And then I don't know what happened, but I figured out later the next day we got called into the manager's office, and he like cursed us. Actually, he cursed me out because the other girl wasn't there. She just ditched me. He cursed all of us. He cursed me out and was like, why would you leave? You know, there was potential radio people, like
it's
customers.
Hot.
And it was hot. I was like, sir, I was about to pass out. I said, I was not about to sit there outside and nobody's coming to our table. I said, I'd rather just save my face and leave and go home versus sit outside. It's just a waste of my time. And I was like, I get that we shouldn't have left early, but it was ridiculous. And he was not having it. This man was a pure, but like, no, I did not stand it. Like, he was the type of person who go to the office in the morning. He'll say, good morning, everybody. He'll just sit there and look at you and shut his door. So rude. I was just like, and you know, I'm trying to hold on because I really want to be in radio. This is going to be my start. But that meeting went so far left. I was just like, I feel like Craig and Friday, like, you know, you about to get fired. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to just quit myself because I was like, I can't do this. But it turns out that the girl I was so like into and like looking up to, she snitched on me and the other girl for leaving early. And I didn't even know that they were there. They were somewhere lurking. And the guy showed me the video and everything of us like packing up. And I was like, where did you get this information from? And I realized, I was like, yo, they was at that event. And
wow.
I was so mad. I was like, bruh, that's how people just be dirty in the like industry, like the, I guess, radio business, entertainment industry. People can be so dirty. But yeah, after all of that, I quit that job. This is after I got out of college. I quit that job. And then I think 6 months later, they let all of those people go. So,
of course. So, see, look at that. Look at God. They were going to let you go anyway.
They were changing the station. Now it's some like different type of genre. But yeah, I did that for a while. I worked for ESPN as like a, what is it?
Did you?
Yeah, but it wasn't that special. It was like we were in charge of the commercial break. So, you know, on the ESPN app,
yeah,
you like commercial break. We would press, you know, commercial break, all these other things. So yeah, I mean, like high school games.
Hell, that's still cool. Damn, nobody.
I'm not a sports person. I mean, I like football every now and then, but I'm not like a diehard sports fan.
Yeah.
So yeah, just a couple of like odd jobs, and I got in this little program through my church, and yeah, that kind of ended. So this is where I am now, and I'm trying to run my business full time. So I'm just praying to God that this works out, because I don't think there's a job out for me. I feel like that job is within myself.
Yes.
So, yes.
Talk your shit. Yes.
And I feel like it's going to take some time, but a lot of people don't realize that, like, sometimes it's not even you. It's just you have to create your own way. And I think that's why a lot of people out here doing, like, YouTube and SoundCloud, podcasts and stuff, because it's like we need more people in the world that are different and are creative. And
right.
You got to step outside of that zone.
Man. Look, hold on. Speaking of church, you fanning that like you in a hot church right now with no AC.
I am.
You sweating.
It's got hot all of a sudden in my room. I don't know what's going on.
You sweating like a preacher.
Oh no.
And then the Lord said,
oh.
But
do you go to church?
Do I do what?
Do you go to church?
You heard my I am religious, but you heard the podcast? You heard it. You know that answer.
I've heard it. I mean, but you could still, you know, if is that what you're into, you could still be religious or whatever. And still follow the Lord or whatever God you serve.
I pray. I do follow the Lord. I'm religious to an extent, but let me tell you something. If I go to church,
you know what?
Man, I just can't. When people preach, it knocked me out. I don't understand. In that Bible, I can't read it. It's just so thick. Like if I want to go to sleep, I'll read the Bible. I know that's something, sorry Lord, but look, the Bible is so thick it needs its own OnlyFans page.
That's you know what? No, I'm not doing this. Nope. Nope.
The Bible is so thick, man. I can't get over it. Like I just can't. But no, don't get it twisted. I'm very invested in my religious beliefs. If I didn't have my religion, I probably wouldn't be here today, more than likely, just because of all the crap that I've been going through. And let me tell you something, this whole job thing, it's hard. Pre-corona, it's been hard. So I'm honestly, I'm happy that you even got to use a slither of your degree, because I use an ounce of that motherfucker hanging on the wall right there. Not even a drop. I haven't used
Did you frame your degree?
Oh yeah, it's framed. All that money.
That's not even framed. It's still in the little black thing it came in.
Look, I was so down and out like 2 weeks ago. I was looking at it, I was like, I should burn this motherfucker. It's not doing anything for me. I was so down. But after I graduated college, I got into Parks and Recreation, and I just stayed there. And I've been trying to like elevate, but like you said, nobody wants to give you a chance. So
right. I feel like it's all about who you know and not what you know.
That's exactly what it's about. It's always about who you know. So after we talked about this, after I heard so many no, I've decided to make my own yes. So I've been sitting here collecting unemployment. I'm not afraid to admit it.
Hey, a lot of people are. People buying cars out here with the unemployment.
Look, I ain't saying that. I'm just letting hold up. I'm out of all honesty, I'm just, because obviously I need money, but that honestly that has been a blessing in disguise, because I've been letting it stack. So if there is anything that I need to get, like I can get it and I can, pay bills. But Congress is taking too long, like talking about this new bill with this new stimulus package. I need something to come through. I don't know what's going on, because they're talking.
I don't even understand why like it's so hard to get people money. Like we have it. We're already trillions of dollars in debt. We're not going to be able to pay that back. Just give the people what they deserve. Do a fresh slate. Clean no student loan debt. What is it? Get rid of like all the no student loan debt. Heck, people that got debt, just regular debt, just clean that out. Yeah. And everybody can get a fresh start. And it's just like there's people online that I'll be debating with, talking about, well, I paid all my student loans and it's not fair. I'm not going to get a check back. Like, no, it doesn't concern you. What about people like me that are hardworking, working job to job, trying to get oh my gosh, I'm getting so mad. Like,
you good. I understand. Like, exactly. What about us? Like, you were able to afford that. I cannot afford that yet.
Right. And it's like, you knew what you signed on the dotted line, the contract. Most of us don't even know what we were signing. We just did it just to get the check, and that's that's irresponsible. But like, it was like, for me, I had no choice. I had to go to work or go to school. Right. And I did not want to be in this area no more. Juices. I needed to get out of here. So my only way out was to school. And now it's just like, was it even worth it? I be debating calling my dad on a loan provider, be like, can I just give you back my degree? Yeah. You can have it. Because I'm not using it, miss.
Yes. But they really, so the Republicans and the Democrats, they are really at like a standoff right now, just because they won't agree. The Republicans just want an extra 200, and the Democrats want the full 6 again, which obviously I would not mind, but meet somewhere in the middle somehow. I don't know how, but meet in the middle.
Or reoccurring check. Like, one check's not going to solve it. Like, Corona's not going anywhere. And at the rate it's going right now, we're going to be in another lockdown. So they need to get this together. And especially like Canada, follow what Canada did. They're giving out multiple checks each month. Like, we only
are they really?
Yeah, they were giving out checks for every month. I don't know if it was like 1,000 or more. I don't know, but they were giving out people checks every month.
Damn it! I need to go to Canada. See, man, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
They don't have these problems in Canada.
No, it's just because, I mean, our leaders, they are more concerned about the economy than the American people, which is obvious. But no, the orange man is he's so great. He's so this and he's so that. He was asked about the coronavirus death toll today. Do you know what this man said? It is what it is.
Oh my gosh. What did he say?
He said it is what it is. That ass. He does not care. He doesn't care.
Matter of fact, I think someone in my like family group chat sent a video of him, and they asked like, "What have you done for Black people?" So I've done many things for Black people, very big things for Black people. I'm like, you haven't done anything for us, man. Like,
where have I been? Because I've been under a rock. What did he do for me? I want to know. Huh? He did a lot for Black people.
It's like you pray if you just ignore him, maybe he'll just disappear. But he's he's trying to push back mail-in voting because he's afraid he's talking about it's going to be because of coronavirus, but he knows he's going to lose. So that's like,
oh yeah, most definitely. But you know what? I am praying, guys. If you listen to this, please just vote. Just vote. Do not fucking vote for Kanye. Please do not throw away your vote either by voting for a third party. Please.
Don't vote for no Harambe. Harambe's dead and gone.
He's dead.
Don't vote for Bernie. Yes, I'm upset Bernie's not in the ballot, but dang, you vote for Bernie right now as a vote for Trump.
Exactly. So please do not vote for Hennessy. None of that dumb shit. Treat this seriously. This is exactly why Donald Trump won last time. And then he was surprised. He was like, "Wow, y'all are stupid."
I would have been years ago, like, and people did not believe him. Like, it's all on tape. This man is a con artist. He's a fraud. He's an imbecile. Yes. Please go out and vote, y'all.
Right. People don't even care, man. That should be blowing me.
And it was like, for a moment there, I felt like, yes, I was upset Bernie was not on the voting ballot or whatever, but it's like, yes, I don't want to vote for Biden. Biden's not the best candidate, but it's like, he's our only hope.
That's it.
He's all we got.
That's why I keep telling everybody, like, you pick the lesser of two evils. And people who are voting for like third parties, they're saying to this, well, this is exactly wrong with the American people. Negro, you're not going to change the minds of American people in a couple of months.
Yeah.
Just because you're voting for it doesn't mean everybody else will. You know they're not. It's either Biden or Trump. So just vote Biden. If you don't, you're voting for Trump.
Exactly.
So I don't get that. I don't get that mentality. But
don't vote for Kanye, y'all. Don't be dumb.
And look,
I hope he gets himself together.
And same. And what's going on with Kanye is really heartbreaking because I love that man. That man, he was my childhood hero. I wanted to be like Kanye so bad. He's the only, I said this so many times, he's the only artist that had 5 consecutive, damn near perfect albums. 5.
Yes.
I want, man, I like, once I get like a real man cave, I just want to have like all 5 of those albums like painted and just like hung up somewhere in like a collage or something. I don't know. But yes, please don't vote for Kanye. Be smart, people. Be smart. I can't stress this enough. But anyway, let's talk about some fun stuff. Kiana, tell me, because I've been curious. How did you get into art? How did you know that you could even draw?
That's a good question. I feel like everyone asked for that. But because
I always want to know.
No, you're fine. So I believe when I was like 6, that's when I knew I could draw. And, you know, people like my family would like encourage me, like, "Oh, you really have a talent. Keep drawing." So yeah, from age 6, I knew I could draw. I think my first picture that I drew was like SpongeBob SquarePants. I feel like that was like the first bit of like cartoon / animation or art or whatever that I really liked. So that encouraged me to draw. And I was always that kid in school, and people would be like, "Can you draw this for me? Yeah. Can you draw my picture?" And I used to hate it. I'm like, "Why do y'all do this to me? I'm not that good." But everybody else saw, I guess, my talent, and yeah, I knew I could draw, but I didn't think I was that great. Yeah, so yeah, I was always that person. My sister would ask me to draw for her assignment. She's like, "I'll pay you like $10. You can do this whole science fair project and just draw it out for me." And I was like, "Okay, whatever. It's free money." I actually, when I went to VCU, instead of majoring in communications, that was like my second choice. My first choice was to get into the art program at VCU. I wanted to do fashion design, but the way the whole process went, I got denied.
Man, that whole art program at VCU is rough.
It's hard. Yeah. And I didn't think that. I'm just coming from, you know, a small town in like Maryland, like, oh, you know, I can do it. But I think part of the reason why I got denied is because when I was asking my teachers to fill out the form for like recommendations, they kept saying they never got it. So I think that was a huge part of the selection, and I don't think they ever got my recommendation. So obviously I feel like that had a lot to do with it. Then also it's the #1 public art school in the country. So kids are coming from all over, even like international kids are coming to the United States just to be in that program. So yeah. I got denied, and I just stopped doing art after that because I was like, dang, I must really suck. Yes, I stopped drawing for 5 years.
Damn.
Yeah, I took it hard, really hard. And it's not like, in my mindset at that time, I didn't think like, oh, I could just reapply next semester. No, I was like, they just told me I suck. Oh shit, I'm done. So I was just like, let me find something else and stick with it.
But you know what? That's one thing a lot of people don't understand. When you're in like any type of creative, you're the hardest on yourself.
Yep.
It's not even necessarily people excuse me, other people all the time. 9 times out of 10, it's you. Like, you treat your stuff like you can be so sensitive about your stuff. I'm sensitive about all my shit. Like, I can get defensive. Like, I had to literally, when I first started this whole content, social media with content creation shit, I had to teach myself how to take constructive criticism because I would just like attack. Because you put so much into it, and then when things don't go your way, it's like, well, damn, and you're really hard on yourself. So I get it. So what made you pick it back up? You picked it back up after we graduated?
Yeah, I did. I picked it right up, I want to say like around December. No, maybe like, I don't know, say December, January, like 2018. That's when I really started getting back into it. I was going through depression too, because post-grad depression is real. People don't talk about that. Trying to find a job and feel like you're not enough, and just like, I spent 4 years in college, why don't I have a job? Because that's all they tell you, like, you're going to be employed, and you get out and like, that's not what's going on. So I was depressed and all that, and I would just go on YouTube and watch Butch Hartman, Barely Odd Parents creator, Danny Phantom, that guy. So I would watch him, and his videos just inspired me to start drawing again. And at first, like, I kind of lost my magic touch because my drawing was horrible when I restarted again. But I just kept, drawing and watching his videos for inspiration. And sooner than later, I was just drawing and painting and, trying to come up with ways to sell my art. So I really feel like Butch Hartman, even though he had some controversies within his own little world.
What happened with him? I heard about that.
So apparently, from what I remember, he had this like production company that he wanted to start, and he was asking like all his fans and stuff to like donate money, and it's called Oasis or something like that, or Axis, I don't know. But I did donate like $20 because I was like, oh, I really want to help you, man. You helped me get out of my depression. This is my way of saying thank you.
Right.
So he was trying to start his own production company. People donate money. It surpassed the goal, and I think part of that controversy was like, well, where's the update? Like, where did our money go? So they were trying to accuse him of like stealing money, but he came out with an update, but that was like 2 years ago. So I'm just like, what's going on now? And also, he's a Christian, so I think he follows the Bible like heavily, and a lot of his fans are LGBTQ. They're part of the community, and with his religion and all that stuff, they don't really believe in that. So he has said some statements a while ago, I guess in a comedic fashion, about like transgender individuals and just people who are gay, and they wasn't having it. And I was just like, it's on YouTube, you want to look it up?
Yeah, okay. All of that makes sense. I get it. That's his religion, but you know what? I feel like if that's it, you just shut up. You don't say anything about it, because there are people out here like that. So just shut up. It's okay. But damn, all right, that's that's dope. I do like his art style though. Danny Phantom is one of my favorite cartoons of all time.
Really?
I love Danny Phantom. Oh my gosh.
It's so hard to find people that like it. And then when I first got back into it, yes. Oh my gosh, I'm such a nerd. Oh my god, I'm gonna pull out the DVD set. Don't joke it. Don't laugh at me though.
No, do it. Look, I love when I found out randomly that Danny Phantom was on Hulu. I almost shit my pants. I was so fucking happy. I loved it. I remember watching it I was like more on the side of a teenager, but it was dope. They don't make cartoons like that anymore.
They don't. And okay, so yeah, I'm so old, and people clown me on this YouTube thing because I had a DVD set. It was like, why don't you just purchase it on Amazon Prime? I don't want to watch it on Amazon Prime.
Yes.
I want to watch it on my DVD set.
Exactly. Anyways. Leave me alone. I have them.
I have Hey Arnold too.
Yes. Oh man, don't get me started on Hey Arnold. I love Hey Arnold. They do not make these cartoons like that anymore, and it's sad.
You know what? I was pissed off at Butch Hartman too, because I rewatched the whole Danny Phantom series, and I was like, the ending Phantom Planet, Like, they just rushed it. And I think that's when Nickelodeon cut the cord on the whole show. And they're just like, you know, they're trying to wrap it up real quick. And I'm like, you can't do that. Like, we finally got the chance to see Sam and Danny like get in a relationship. You know, it was like, it took a long time for them to get to that point. But I was just like, everything was just so rushed. And I'm like, dang, like, did y'all really like take the time to do this? You just rushed it. I was just so disappointed. It's just so many questions, unanswered questions that I wanted to know.
It's the networks, man. The networks always screw everything up. Do not get me started. Like, I hate it so much. And speaking of networks, the networks is one of the reasons why Cartoon Network and Adult Swim, I'm not fucking watching the Boondocks. Wait, no, it's on HBO. Not watching it. Nope.
I'm not watching it either.
Nope.
I love JD. I like JD and what he stands for, and they just did
like
him
JD
so dirty.
too. No, they did that man so dirty. For those of you who do not know, the Boondocks is most definitely getting a reboot, but John Witherspoon, the comedian that played Granddad, he passed away, and apparently he was his son was approached to do his voice, and he sounds so close to Granddad, it's ridiculous. It's almost creepy.
It is.
Yes, and he can sound like John Witherspoon like so flawlessly, and he's done Granddad impressions, and he sent, you know, the network all of these damn sound bites and all this other shit, and they decided to go with somebody else that was more on the Hollywood side, so fuck them. Nope. Can't do it. Can't support it.
I want to know who this person is. Like,
I want to know. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I feel like they've been holding it off like for a reason. Because, like, what the fuck? I cannot wait till it comes out so I can just be like, bro, I'm not watching this shit. I want to bash him so bad.
No, seriously. He was like, you know, guys, don't go looking for this person. He's like, nope. I know who it is. But he also mentioned, like, how that person, I guess, when they picked that person to play Granddad instead of him, how that person went on his page and was just going through all of his, like, videos with his dad. I was like, that's
not cool, bro. Just so that you can get a check? You that thirsty for some money?
Right. And I'm like, if anything, the people from the show, and I feel like Aaron Magruder doesn't have a say in this. I don't think he does. I think that's the person who he was saying, like, emailed him, and, you know, he's like, if you're not a part of it, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not rocking with this show. But I feel like, if anything, they should have reached out to his family and asked, or at least let them give them the blessing to go on without JD or whatever. Like, I just think it's just so crappy that they did that.
But why not? But why not pick the guy that sounds just like him? And then they said they were gonna electronically modify the other guy's voice so he sounds closer to it. If you just pick JD, you wouldn't even have that problem, and you would save money, you dipshits.
I don't. It's all about the dollar in Hollywood.
Yes.
And it's like, he said when he showed up to the audition, they act like he ain't have a reel or nothing. Like, he was just a beginner. He was like, did they not see all my acting reel? Like, I'm a voice actor. I have experience. Like, it's on IMDb. Like, you can go look yourself. I'm just like, they were trying to play him, and it's not the time.
It's like they were patronizing him when he went in the booth. He was like, your first time, right? I'm like, no, it's not my fucking first time. Like,
and I know Andrea Romano is not behind. Like, she's not the voice casting director, because she was spot on, and I feel like she wouldn't stand for that either. She retired, by the way, but yeah. Andrea Romano is very, like, well respected in Hollywood, so she's not behind this at all either. I just think seasons 1 through 3 was it, and then season 4 was trash, and
season 4 was garbage. Even season 1 and 2, they were great, love them. Season 3, I was like, okay, it wasn't bad, but season 4, dude, that shit stunk.
Throw it away.
Oh my gosh, I wanted to throw away the whole goddamn series after that, bro. The whole thing just felt forced.
Yeah, it wasn't the same without Aaron Magruder, and you could tell the writing style was different. I remember watching it, and me and my roommate at Rhodes.
Yeah,
we were so excited when the premiere came on, and we just literally looked at each other. He was like, "What the hell is this? Like, this is not the Boondocks." Like,
it's not
even
funny.
They even took out Aaron Magruder's name from the credits. Like, that's how you know something fishy was going on.
Really?
Yeah, if you go back and watch it, his name is not on the credits. They don't even say, like, created by Aaron Magruder. It just goes to, like, the end.
This is why. This is exactly why. Fuck Hollywood, man. That's why a lot of people are trying to create their own crap right now. Like, Look, I'm saying it first on here. If I ever get like big on YouTube, this is where I want to stay. I don't want to necessarily get into Hollywood. I do not. I can't. I want to create stuff on my own. Doing what? I don't know, but I want to keep doing what I'm doing. And I especially want things to pop off on Twitch, because Twitch is a great way to make money. If you pop in and you love to play video games, man, shoot. People sleep on Twitch sometimes.
I didn't even know about Twitch.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Like people literally pay their rent for from Twitch, because there's so many. It's like more than one opportunity to get paid, like from ads, from donations, subscriptions. Those three different ways you get paid on Twitch.
So, well, I must be doing something wrong. You need to go on Twitch and set up my own little channel.
You look, seriously, you should, because I've seen you used to do these lives where you would draw specific characters on Instagram. You could do that on Twitch. People would like that, because I remember the last time I watched you do that, you were drawing Harley Quinn, and that came out like pristine. Like it looked like it was in the style of the Batman cartoon, the good one. Fuck.
Batman the animated series.
Yes, I like Batman, and I love Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond is my favorite.
I got that on DVD too.
Yes.
Both of them.
Oh my gosh, that is my absolute favorite. That was the dopest looking Batman ever. And you know what? I'm not a DC person at all.
Really?
But yes, but I like the stories though. I really do. I enjoy the stories.
Oh man, I feel like DC has better. Don't anybody come for me in the comments or whatever this goes on, but I feel like DC has better animated movies, and like Marvel has better
no contest. No fucking contest. DC's animated movies are sublime. Like, they are dope, and they are dark as hell too.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite was the Robin movie. Which Robin was that? He has a sword. What was his name?
Damian.
Yes, Damian was a badass.
Was it Batman and Son, or was it
something like that? There were Damian was in 2 movies. He was in a Teen Titan movie too.
The Judas Contract?
Yes.
Okay, because I have like a couple of them over. I'm just like referencing.
Yeah.
Pull them out. Okay.
Yes,
yeah,
but no, I always like he was the coolest Robin. Well, him and like Nightwing, of course, but they were just so badass. Like I just can't. Now, when it comes to like a straight comic book standpoint, I would prefer Marvel just a little bit, just because I feel like the powers are more interesting. Do you know how many stretchy niggas DC has? There's like 6 of them. I cannot stand them. Like, what was that? Plastic Man, Rubber Band Man. It's too many. One too many. I can't. But Marvel's their powers and their stories are so interesting to me. I don't know. I just clung to it. I've always been such a Marvel person, and MCU has great movies, even though they're of course they're not true to the comic books. I don't care that much. But DC,
as long as it's entertaining.
Yes, but DC got some stinkers, boy. Woo! Oh my!
We won't even go into that.
Man, they did. Okay, well, I would say this: the Justice League wasn't as bad as what people made it out to be. Justice League was actually decent. It wasn't great, but it was okay. Not watching any more Batman movies since they got Twilight to play fucking Bruce Wayne. Nope.
I can't get that out of my head. I was like, to me, you're just the dude from Twilight, like you just said, and I just don't. You're not Batman to me. Like,
you're a vampire. I can't.
Yeah, I can't. That was like the cringy stage of our teenage years. Like, I can't visualize you as Batman.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
Yep. That's why everybody was fangirling over the whole Twilight series. They had all the books, the merchandise, like
Team Edward. Oh my gosh. I remember that crap. Matter of fact,
I'm not one of those girls.
Yo, my first date, my first like real girlfriend or whatever, she made me go watch that shit. And I hated every single bit of it. I
Yeah, like I just never understood why people were so obsessed with like Twilight. Like my best friend, she was really into that, so we would always go to the movies together. But I was just like, this movie is so dumb.
Yeah.
I just never got into it. But
I don't know.
people,
There was some interesting there was some interesting characteristics about it, but I could never really get into it like that. But comic books are I love them. They are home. Do you like Marvel anything? Because I see how hard you ride for DC. I see.
oh man, I like Endgame.
You said Endgame?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, Endgame was dope. That movie was fire. Like if
People are
you
being
had to
trashed.
okay, wait. What are you laughing at?
No, because I was just thinking, like, I was having a conversation with someone like a while ago, and I was like, yeah, you didn't like the Fantastic Four? And they were like, the one with Michael B. Jordan? I was like, yeah.
Hell
And it was
no.
like, I didn't think that movie was that bad.
Oh, my gosh. They should have took away that masterpiece of shit. That movie was awful.
I feel like the X-Men were good, too. And I like the
Which
Spider-Man.
one, though? Which one?
I can't remember. I know I watched all of them. I thought they were all...
Because the MCU in like it's two different studios, like Marvel Studios and the I think it was Fox. Yes, Fox owns specific Marvel characters. They own the X-Men, and Sony owns Spider-Man for a good while. Yep. And yeah, gosh, but anything Fox was not great. That's why the first Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, he was shooting webs like straight out his wrists, which Spider-Man never fucking did. But
right, that doesn't even make sense.
No,
like...
but you know, whatever. But okay, so if you had to pick any character that you favor, like out of Marvel, who would it be?
Dang, I was not expecting this.
Mm-hmm. Hard question, isn't it?
Yeah, like I don't want to say something basic because I would say Storm, but I was like, no, I kind of like Spider-Gwen. I like her.
I like Spider-Gwen.
Gwen Stacy, I like her.
I like her. That's I like the different Spider-Man twist. Spider-Man is also my favorite Marvel character too. So yeah, I like Spider-Man, Miles Morales. Man, when I saw that the PS5 game that's coming out, I was hyped. Can't wait to stream that shit. They also have a Avengers game coming out next month. Gonna get that too. But yeah, what about DC? Who's your favorite character?
Oh God, I feel like I'm so basic with this.
Oh no, because my answer is basic.
Okay, so I would have to say it's Batman, obviously. I have a whole bunch of Batman comic books and just like pop figures and stuff. But I don't know. It's just he's not like the typical superhero. He's like human. He doesn't have any special powers. It's just he uses his head, and
his power is white privilege.
Okay, yeah, you know that's true. That is true. He's a rich, wealthy white man, and he gets what he wants. But aside from that, like, that is true. Dang, you make me like, dang. Because I remember someone put that on Twitter, and I was like, dang, I can't. I get what y'all saying, but I'm like, I like this dude. Like, he's not real, but I don't know. Just I think the way they made him look in the anime series, I think that's why I really love him the most. And then everything else after that is just like, okay, you know. But I like Batman. His story is very unique. Yeah, but yes, he benefits from white privilege. That is true. Very true.
So funny enough, my favorite DC character is Joker.
Really?
Yes. Joker is literally the best comic book villain that I've ever seen before in my life. Because
I'll give it to you.
Yes, because his goal is literally nothing. Like I swear his only goal is to fuck with Batman. He is Batman's perfect villain because he knows that Batman won't kill him, so he can literally do whatever. I forgot which comic it was, but Batman was just like beating the shit out of him, and Joker was laughing, and he was like, hey, "This is great because you won't kill me. You won't do anything." Like that is
wasn't the Killing Joke?
It might, yeah, I think so. I don't remember, but that man is so crazy and so diabolical. Like he doesn't really have a goal, but all he is just chaos and anarchy. That's it.
Right.
And I feel like people do not give Joker his credit that
Enough
he
credit.
deserves. And one of my favorite movies, like not even like superhero movies, like of all time, is the Dark Knight with Heath Ledger.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I love that movie. The one with Bane afterwards, I literally fell asleep on. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it was.
Wait, who was your favorite Joker? I guess like voice actor wise.
Voice actor wise?
Or I shouldn't even say voice actor. I guess like in general, because in general, who's your favorite Joker?
That's hard to say. Because I really like the actor that played the Joker in the recent movie. I actually did like him. Mm-hmm. But I would probably still have to give it to Heath Ledger just because he creeped me out.
Okay.
He was very creepy. Like, and when he was in the hospital with the damn gown and he had the little shoes and he was wobbling, bro, that was so funny. Oh my god.
Gosh.
What about you?
Dang. I mean, I'm so into like the animated universe. I'll just say Mark Hamill, just because nobody can do a laugh like Mark Hamill. And
yeah.
He's just himself. He just
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's yeah, he does. He has the best Joker laugh.
Yeah.
I can't even imitate that. That's really it's really creepy. Joker's a creepy character.
No, seriously, and I feel like everyone after that, I could be, wrong, or this is just my opinion, but I feel like everyone after that is trying to emulate his laugh or something from Mark Hamill.
Probably.
Or like with Batman, people try to really emulate the voice or the distinction between Bruce Wayne and Batman. Because I know Kevin Conroy voices him, and Kevin Conroy's like stated multiple times. I actually met him, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah, I met him at GalaxyCon in Richmond, I want to say, like 2018. It was super nice. But
damn,
he's stated many times that like Batman is who Bruce Wayne like Batman is Batman and Bruce Wayne is the disguise. And there's been a lot of like conversation going back and forth. No, Bruce Wayne is who he really is, and then Batman is the cover up. No, Batman is who he really is, and then Bruce Wayne is the cover up. That makes sense.
That's deep.
Yeah. And how like how he takes the pitch from like high to low, and it's like, I am Batman. And people from other movies who try to emulate that voice, it's like it's nothing but Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill. So I think it's
that's deep.
It's a documentary on YouTube if you want to check it out. It's the heart of Batman. Check it.
I love stuff like that. That's really tough. But one thing that we can agree on, I'm sure you can agree on too, the worst Joker that I've seen was the Suicide Squad one. Hated him. Terrible. Trash.
Yeah, hands down. I didn't like that movie.
Oh no. Will Smith was the best part of that movie. Easy.
Entanglement.
That was a fun episode. Good God.
It really was.
Oh my gosh. Entanglements. Wow. I can't get over that. But all right, let me see where we at on time. Okay, dang, we almost out of time, so to speak, because I try not to let these conversations go more than an hour. But I will leave you with this. This is a post that I saw on Twitter, and I laughed because I just want to know what are your thoughts about this. Okay, so there was this post on Twitter that had a picture of a guy and a female, and they were on vacation. And it said, me and Babe paying for vacation 50-50, right? Somebody commented and says, I'm not sucking dick on vacation. I paid half for it. I lost all my energy reaching into my wallet. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
First off, that's petty.
That is petty. What do you mean? You're not what?
You're not doing that just because you had to pay half? I think half is fair. I don't understand. A vacations are expensive.
Yeah.
I don't understand where this sense of entitlement comes from. I don't.
Like, if you want to pay it full, that's nice. By all means, do it. But I mean, it'll be equal, or it'd just be easier to pay 50-50. But yeah, they said they ain't giving nothing else up.
That is so selfish. I mean, hell, at least if I pay the whole thing, you at least buying food and drinks the whole time.
Yeah, that's how it should go.
Yeah, but for all that goddamn money, you might as well just have paid half. I don't understand. Females nowadays, not even females, everybody nowadays have this weird sense of entitlement. It's very odd.
Yes, we have to get rid of entitlement or just like expectations, because that will leave you heartbroken and sad. So I had to learn that myself.
Yes, most definitely. Never go into anything having expectations. Just don't.
Seriously.
Just do not. All right, so I'm gonna ask you one more question, and then do not forget to plug all of your stuff. I let all my guests plug everything they have going on. So, what is your goal, Kiana, with your business? What is your goal?
My goal for my business, or with my business, I'm just trying to become my own person, my own boss, and not have anyone tell me what to do. I am in charge of everything. And I also want to use my art to just connect with people and just speak for myself as a person. And just encourage people to be different, be themselves, because it took me a long time to just get into that space where I didn't give a crap what nobody said about me. I just did what I did, and this is who I am. Take it or leave it. So yeah, I want my art to emulate that in my business, to just empower people to do the same. So yeah.
Big facts. Look, keep doing what you're doing. Your art is dope. You can draw very well.
Thank you. Same to you.
You're welcome.
Like, this podcast is really dope, and I'm just like, you make me want to start my own. But then also, like, yeah, you're gonna blow up.
I appreciate it.
You will.
I hope so. I'm just trying to stay consistent. That's the key. I'm trying, but I appreciate you coming on.
Thanks.
Most definitely. You'll probably be, whenever you have time, I'll invite you again. And I also do this happy hour with friends where we all it's a random group of people. Like, we come in to the Zoom and we talk. We literally just shoot the shit. I did it last week with I co-hosted with my boy Keith. He had some of his friends come in. I had some of mine, and it was a dope conversation. We literally talked about nothing for about an hour. So at some point, I will ask you to come on and do that if you would like. Only thing that I ask is that you get a little drinky drink with some wine or whatever, something to sip on.
Ooh, got you.
Yeah, if you're not, if you don't like alcohol, then sip on some water or some juice. It's all good. But Kiana,
we don't do that over here.
Okay, cool. I'm just making sure, because some people not into it. By the way, you say you're from Maryland, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad you're not from Baltimore, because I cannot. I wouldn't be able to stand your accent.
They do have an accent, and I feel like Baltimore's its own vicinity. Like,
yes,
yeah.
Baltimore has some of the worst accents I've ever heard before in my life. Well, what do you want me to do? Like, it's so bad.
My head hurts.
It's so unattractive. I don't want to mess with you anymore. Why does everything have an EW?
No, but in Baltimore, instead of saying hot dog, they say hot dog.
What?
Yeah.
Let me get a hot dog.
Yeah.
Hot dog?
Yeah, hot dog.
Yeah, I don't want to go to. I don't want to go to Baltimore. And they sell body parts in alley, so I can't. I can't. Mm-mm.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah. But thank you, Kiana, for being on the Simple Logic podcast. I appreciate you.
No problem.
Yes. Share your Instagram. What's your Instagram?
So my Instagram, I have two. My Instagram is Nerdy with Key Art, Nerdy with Key, Ki Art. And then my personal Instagram is Kiana, but oh gosh, it's KIANNUHHH. Yeah. But yeah, you go to Nerdy with Key Art, you can see that on my page. So yeah.
Yep. I will have her information in the description down below if you want to check out her art. She is dope, so please do so. Thank you, everybody, for tuning into the Simple Logic podcast. This podcast is available anywhere that you can find one. And guys, please do me a favor and follow me on all of my social media. Instagram, T_Watts94. I have a lot. It gets tiring. Twitter, WattsTV94. And my Twitch at Watts_TV 94. I stream every Wednesday and Saturday now at 8:30. I appreciate if you guys drop by and say what's up. If you would like to look at this podcast live so you can see some of our reactions, subscribe to the YouTube channel, man, WattsTV. I appreciate you guys. Kiana, come in the stream sometime. Say what's up on Twitch.
I most definitely would do that.
Yes, most definitely.
It sounds fun. I will do it.
Yes, sir. But all right, you guys take it easy. Keep it safe, Appetite. Peace.